Mbsa has embarked on an extensive localization drive for the W205. Can you talk us through the efforts of Mbsa since you awarded the W205 contract and outline some of your key achievements in terms of localization?
I think one of the first things to mention and to talk about is how important localization is for Mercedes-Benz South Africa and also for the industry as a whole. If we want to broaden the impact that we have in the economy and also broaden our own capability to influence our cost base, it is absolutely essential that we increase local content. Not only to reduce logistics costs, which remain a very big challenge to OEMs in South Africa in general, but also to have access to more efficient and to better cost structures that we should see in the South African industry. So this has been a high priority for us. Nonetheless, it remains a challenge to increase local content. We've had a number of successes in this area, specifically also with our partners in the IDZ. I think we are at the latest number up to 5 new factories that are under construction in the IDZ. And we have a number of exciting projects that are also in the pipeline near to decision that we feel very positive about. We want to draw suppliers closer to us. We want to draw them into the Eastern Cape. We want to draw them to the Buffalo City area. Also to put us in a better position to leverage off the logistics advantages that we get from that. But obviously, in general, we support localization within the South African context.
Thank you. Second one is the W205 project is a major boost for the local economy. Can you outline the extent of the impact in terms of the value of investment, the job creation, as well as the skills development?
So the W205 project is a really big one for us. We will, with the new C-Class, be increasing our capacity by more than 50%. In fact, it goes almost in the direction of doubling our existing capacity. Now, with that increase, obviously, we have an opportunity to offer additional employment, and we all know how desperately that is needed in our economy and in our society. So it's very happy and a very good moment for us to be able to announce then also that we will be creating up to 800 additional jobs. But I think what is also very important is the level of technical expertise that resides within those 800 jobs. So up to 200 of those will be highly skilled technicians, engineers, people that we need to also handle the technical complexity of the new facility that we will be building. And this employment is underpinned by a massive investment. We are well in excess of 2.7 billion rand that we are putting into the plant to prepare for the new C-Class. And a project that's well on track and in which education and building up skills is really in the forefront of our thinking. I mean, to give you some indications of how that's going so far, in 2012 alone, we've spent far in excess of 25 million rand on education and skill building. We've managed more than 400 training interventions, most of them in overseas locations. So we are going to great efforts to train our technicians, existing and also new employees in the best facilities that the world has to offer, to make sure that they are up to scratch for this challenge that's coming up.
The W205 contract to JCI is a key trigger for the expansion of their plant. Can you comment on the JCI expansion and what it means to Mbsa?
Yeah. I think it's worthwhile saying that any local content increase is for us like a victory. So that is also in the context of what we were saying earlier, broadening the economic impact, increasing local content, deepening the impact that we have in the whole value chain in South Africa is an imperative. So when partners and suppliers like JCI see that need in our industry together with us, when they're in a position to compete effectively and efficiently for the business, to make sure that we also make viable decisions that improve our bottom lines, that is, I think, a very good moment for the industry as a whole, and also for the sustainability of the automotive industry in South Africa. So we're very happy to have this moment arrive in which we can formally announce the level to which JCI is also investing together with us and their own expansion plans to feed what we have in mind over the next years.
And then lastly, the partnership between Mbsa and the East London IDZ over the last 7 years has done well to position the CMM as one of the leading automotive cities in South Africa. What has been the value of this partnership for Mbsa?
No, I mean, the partnership with the IDZ is incredibly valuable. You know, we have a fierce competitive situation in terms of global economy. We see the emergence of emerging markets in terms of how they are competing as production locations, much more than what we have ever seen before. And in the light of this competitive business that we're in, it is absolutely essential that we create an environment and a destination for companies and for suppliers that's welcoming, that's easy to deal with, in which they understand the constraints and the opportunities, and initiatives such as the IDZ provide that. They provide that location in which there is a trusted partner that they can consult in, which provides also them with the right guidance as to how to get their businesses up and running and established. And we see the benefits of that, and we've seen that over the last years. So we're very proud to be associated with IDZ in that regard, and to see the growth that is taking place alongside our growth here in East London.
Thank you. Thank you so much.